I remember when Steve Jobs got wildly popular in Silicon Valley, and I would be at conferences and I would talk about how I was so marveled by his incredible innovation skills, but I didn't love the way the narrative was being painted about how he treated employees. And it was like, I was watching kids, young kids who were starting apps and companies genuinely almost think it was cool to be tough on their people. Not that they were so bad, but they thought like this was gonna motivate them. And I was very affected by it. And I think that it's really led to a place where, for me, as my profile and the attention on me has grown, that I feel incredibly compelled to have the conversation of my management style. It's why I had to go vulnerable, which is not my favorite move with this book, because in 12 and a half, I talk about my half being candor. Gary Vee on stage and in content is a beast when it comes to candor. It's my strength. Gary Vaynerchuk as an operator was really bad at it. I actually just genuinely didn't like the feeling of delivering bad news, telling someone they weren't good at what they did. I didn't value money enough, so I'd be willing to keep people around. I tried 100 different ways to fix it without telling them that they stink. And then what would ultimately happen is I would get resentment. I would hold on for deal light for 3 years, and then finally on a random Tuesday, surprise the shit out of them and fire them. Which is the complete scenario of why anybody who's ever worked for me does not like me, in a world where that shouldn't be the case based on who I am and how I value money. And I had to go through that in my late 30s and early 40s, even probably early 40s and recently.